something, there's just something that keeps ringing where it's like, no, there's something more, and you know it, and that's why you can't let go of it, because you know that you have more potential than what you're letting off right now. And the fact that you just dive into everybody else's potential and fixate on everyone else is just a distraction from how great you are. And it's getting old, because the people that you were coaching, the people that you poured into, they're actually doing the things now. And you're looking around seeing that, like, wow, the only one that feels stagnant, the only one that's still in the same position is me. But why do I feel so exhausted? Why do I feel so tired? It's because you've been giving all your energy and helping other people rise to the top, while totally negating and not even looking at yourself. And so it's like, are you really happy? You know? Hi, Danny. Are you really happy? Hi, Joker. Hi, Shelly. Hi, all of y'all. I love you. I miss you. Hi, G. Uh, you know, when are you going to actually be about it and stop talking about it? I think that you've intellectualized a lot of stuff for way too long, and nothing's changing, because nothing's going to change inside of your head. You actually have to do something different in the 3D. Like, make the changes, you know what I'm saying? And that's the scary part, because you're just like, well, what's going to really happen? Even though you have a deep inner knowing that everything's going to work out, because it always does, it's just hard to see sometimes. You're just like, wait, but what if I do this? What's going to happen right now? Because you're so used to that instant gratification. You're so used to things. I need to be able to see it right now in order for me to trust it. But then you're the same person who says, I believe and I'm manifesting. Okay, what? Do you always have to see everything? That's how it works? That's what faith is. Faith is you can see everything that's coming, so therefore it's trustworthy. That's what faith is? Oh, I didn't know. I thought faith was just like, you don't know everything, you have a feeling, and even though you can't see it and it's not tangible, you just decide to trust that feeling, even if it doesn't make sense to other people, even if it doesn't make sense to you. You just decide, and you make a conscious decision to trust. You guys, taking this time off was good for me. Taking this time off was good for me. Taking this time off was good for me. Hey, taking this time off was good for me. And I could have led with fear, because I've done it before. And this is probably why I don't take as many breaks as I need to, is because whenever I do try to take a break, my mind is so worried about how am I going to make money, because when I'm taking a break, I'm not working. See, this is why I don't like entrepreneurship, because at least when I worked the 9 to 5, I had vacation time that was planned out, and see, now I'm not getting paid, and I would spiral. So it would just be like, girl, just stay home, because you're on the vacation and you're not even like enjoying yourself. You're still exhausted, you're still tired, you're still this. And so this time I'm like, you know what, I'm tired. I worked so hard, I've budgeted the money a little bit, I'm good. I have everything I need. This is not the chapter right now where I have $1 million, but I have more than enough to survive and get through. I'm good. I'm taking this vacation and I'm not working. If I make the money, I make the money. If I don't, it's going to work out. I'll handle it when I get there. That's the energy. I'm in, and it's been working. I don't have the energy to be worried about it. I really don't. It's always worked out for me. I'm optimistic. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I understand and believe these things about myself. So since I believe it, if I truly believe it, then why would I worry? If I truly believe it, then why would I spend my energy worrying? And so if you're spending your energy worrying, that's where you need to start questioning how much you actually believe in yourself. Because the fact that you haven't taken the steps at all, or the fact that you can't ever let go, or the fact that you don't trust that if you do the thing that you know you need to do, even if it doesn't feel good, even if it's scary, that is a 100% connection on how you don't really believe in yourself. So it only gets so far saying it here. At some point, you're going to have to take action. Your inner child is just like, okay, I'm hearing all the words, but I'm not seeing the actions. You know how you're the person that says, my dad always said everything that he was going to do, but his words never matched his actions. Remember, you're the one that says, my partner of this many years has been telling me for years that they're going to change, but their words never line up to their actions. You know who else's words don't line up? You guys, I've gotten a lot of rest over the last 3 weeks, so I need you to really be on it. Okay? You know who who else's words have not lined up. You know how many of you have committed to the gym journey, committed to eating healthier, committing to stopping that addiction, committing to getting into therapy, committing to starting your passion project. You've said it so many times. You're exhausted of hearing it yourself. You're tired of hearing it. You're frustrated. I know. Because you're doing the same thing that you couldn't stand people doing to you, which is with the words. So I'm just wondering when it's time for you to actually take yourself seriously. We're almost in June. Isn't it crazy? It's wild how fast. Time goes by really fast when, I don't know. I feel like time can go by really slow when you're just waiting for something to happen. But then also when you become aware that you're the person that has to make it happen and that you're just waiting for you, woo! Time could be flying. It seems like it's flying sometimes. Dang, time is going so slow because I'm waiting for something to happen. But then when I come into the awareness that I'm the something that happens, time goes by fast, because then you realize how much you are taking time for granted, because it's the one thing that we can never get back. It's just always going. You know what I'm saying? You can get money all the time. We've been broke and then we've had money. I've had hot dogs in the refrigerator and I've had crabs, filet mignon. You know, it's always a duality. So yeah, it's always a duality. So it's time for you to actually do something different. Okay? You're waiting for you. I know. Thanks, Danny. I know, that's wild. Ugh. So it's good to see you too, Ash. Hi, Ashley. So yeah, y'all. It's been amazing. LA was great. It was so good being around my friend. I was just so elevated, and the energy was real, because I was even blown away by how many people were reaching out and talking to me and just saying stuff, and I was just like, what is going on? For real. What is going on? I was going out, and every 5 minutes, I love your outfit. I love your dress. I love your hair, your queen, this, goddess, this. And I was just like, God, the universe is really working overtime to try to reflect back what I already feel inside, because everything y'all saying, I know I look good in the dress, and it's not about being cocky. It wasn't about that. It was literally, for once, actually going out without the intent of trying to be chosen, without trying to be seen or anything. And it was happening times 10 when I wasn't even trying. I was not trying. I went out literally to celebrate my friend's birthday. Let's just go out and have fun. And every 5 minutes, and I said, I think that the universe is finally reflecting back what I truly feel, because I do feel good. I do feel amazing. I do feel good in my body. I have been taking care of I feel good. I do. There's been a shift. A big one. And so it's true. When I was in my head, when I was projecting all these negativities, I would feel that. I would feel like people were always looking at me weird. I would feel like people were thinking shit about me all the time. I would feel like people didn't like me and even though it's really, really real, and it's for real, like even the whole racist thing, I know there's certain things that I have projected just because I've been super, like, it's real, but there's also been times where I've been wrong. I've gotten it wrong because I'm just very sensitive, and I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the shit. I'm looking, and so then since these last 4 years, I've chosen to be real with it and still acknowledge the real shit that's real, because it's real. All the negative duality. I'm not over here saying I'm living in a fantasy, even though I am living in a bubble. I am living in my own reality, and my reality is fucking dope. There's a lot of magic in my reality, but there's also a lot of truth, right? You know that. So even though I can believe in that magic, and I can also root in the things that I cannot see, because I can feel it and I believe it, and I choose to believe it whether I've seen it or not. I choose to, because why not? If I can choose to believe in something, why wouldn't I choose to believe in magic? Why wouldn't I believe that nothing exists and it's boring and what kind of fucking reality is that? What if I have the ability to create my reality, why the fuck would I create something that I don't even want to be in? That don't make sense. That's counterproductive, especially since I'm the one. But I believe that I'm in control of that. If you don't believe that, then I understand why a lot of you would feel stuck, if you don't believe that you are in control of your reality. So that makes sense, but that's just not my belief. And that's why what you believe is fucking detrimental, crucial, 100%. The whole thing is based on what you believe. Everything that you're experiencing right now is based on what you believe. That's the wild part, but also the part that makes me so excited, because I've reined in the ego. I've reined in the ego, so the mind is not controlling me. I control the mind. And once you control the mind, once you realize that the mind is a tool, that's when shit gets fun. Because you're like, oh, you mean I can just brainwash myself into being a CEO? Yeah. Just like people tried to brainwash me into saying all I had to do was to be a this or be a that. They brainwashed me into thinking that this was all I could do. So let me brainwash myself into the other shit. If it worked, so it worked for 30 fucking years. It worked for 30 plus years where the brainwashing had me in here thinking that I didn't deserve shit. So since that worked pretty good, let's see if I can do the opposite. And so that's the challenge I have, and it's fun. Self-mastery. I'm having fun with this shit now. Because I know that it works. I believe in it. So I'm like, okay, let's go create another program. All right, what program do I need to get to this next level? What program do I need to manifest the partner? The program that I'm worthy and deserving of the love. All right, then, okay, computer, source, how do I start to attract that partner? Okay, you start loving yourself. So what does that look like? You stand up for yourself. Oh, but that's something really hard. Okay, well then you must not be ready for it. But I am. Prove it. These are the things. This is the dialogue. This is it. You have to do it. Everyone wants it in one day. It's not how it works. You didn't get to this point that you're in one day. It took years for you to believe all this bullshit about yourself. It took years for you to believe all this bullshit about yourself that's not true. Okay? But I'm here to say it doesn't take as long. It really doesn't take as long to reprogram the opposite. It just depends on how strong-willed you are. And a lot of you guys are very strong-willed. You're very strong-minded. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't. If you were so easily whatever, you may have been easily fooled or easily conditioned for a while, but your strong-ass spirit and your mind is why you're still here. You're too strong. That's why you're still here right now, questioning everything. So I need you to know that you're here means you're winning. You still have your mind. You still have control over the majority of it because you are part of the minority of people right now that are actually questioning shit. You know, you are. That's a fact. You are part of the minority of people right now that are actually questioning shit. And for that, that's one of the biggest gifts. That is one of the biggest gifts. Woo! So grateful. So grateful. So, yeah. It's time to do the thing that scares you, and you know it. So here's the confirmation that you've been waiting for. You guys have been waiting for it, needing it. Okay, here's the confirmation. You know exactly what it is that you need to do. Whether it's quit the job, whether it's figure out the plan, whether it's leave the partner, whether it's do whatever it is that you need to do. You know that it is. It's overwhelming how much it's time. You've ran out of excuses. You've ran out of challenges and tribulations. You're actually in a really good space to do the thing, whether it's like the fact that you're in survival mode and everything's breaking down, that you don't have any choice but to fucking rise, or the fact that you've created and you've been manifesting and you're in a comfortable place for once for you to rise. Duality is, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Whoever's connecting with you right now, it's time. No matter what state you're in, whether the state is kicking your ass or you've already come out of the state of ass kicking, because we've all been there, and now you're in a place of like, wow, damn, I'm in this place that I love. I got the job that I want. Now all I got to do is thrive. All I got to do is keep being real. All I got to do is keep being real with myself and start fine tuning these things. You know? Cause that's the place that I'm in. I've been in the bottom of the barrel. I've been in the ass kicking. Now I'm in this place where I'm like, let's just have fun with the shit. Dress how I want to dress. Start listening to different music. Start doing the passions. I started finally working on DJing, you guys. My best friend is one of my favorite DJs. And finally, we had the space and the time when I was in LA. She started teaching me on the decks. That's it. I have never really, I love you. Okay, bye. Bye, Mom. I have never really gotten a chance to like really tap into the DJ stuff and like be on the decks. And I think it's because I've just been like, just intimidated. I don't know. I've just been intimidated. What if I can't learn it? What if I'm really not? Because I have this passion for it. But what if I'm not good at it? And then I was like, I don't care. I just don't care. I want to learn. So finally, when I went to go see her, we like purposely set aside the time. You guys, it's a wrap. Just me being in there and listening to it and hearing the songs and saying, ooh, this would sound so good, and being able to play on words and different genres and being able to just rip the vocals and put it on. I am in heaven. This is why I'm here. I'm not here to just work, even if it's doing something that I love. I'm here to just create and do things that are not just for money. I just want to create mixes and remix. And I just like, I'm so inspired right now, and it has nothing to do with money. And you know how fucking good that feels to finally just be in a space where I'm like, I just want to create. And it's not because I just need to make money. I need to survive. No, I've already set myself up with the passive income, with my book, with the coaching, all the years that I work for free every single day, showing up on these damn apps for free, making pennies, getting to the point where I'm choosing between gas and groceries, getting to the point where I'm having to ask my mom as a grown ass woman, having to ask my mom, can you help me with this? How humbling that shit was, how uncomfortable that shit has been. Because working in corporate America, say what you want, Kristen, say what you want, talk shit about it, but the shit was consistent, and it allowed me to set up my life in a way where I didn't have to think about money all the fucking time. So say what you want about it. There are some perks, bitch, okay? Say what you want about it, and I call it out, okay? You guys know I'm always going to be real about it. I'll talk a lot of shit about the 9 to 5, but I'll also give credit to where it's due and how it did help me. Because that's just me, though. Because at the end of the day, there's people who work in corporate America still broke as fuck, looking paycheck to paycheck. So let me stop. Let me not give it all. Okay? Let me give some of it to myself a little bit. Because you can be in corporate and still be broke, bitch. Okay? I just learned how to really balance my money because my mom. So hold on. I was trying to... Wait, let me keep the balance. So, yeah. So it's been an adjustment, because with being an entrepreneur, it's just like some money here, some money there, some money here, some money there. And it's just like, you have to really balance it out. You have to really get on it. So I've been humbled. I've been humbled in this chapter of my life. Okay. So it feels good. I'm going to celebrate the fact that I'm in a space now where I can actually think about doing something that doesn't yield money. Does that mean a bitch is out of survival mode? Because I don't know about y'all, but it's really hard to think about, I just want to create some music for free when you don't got no food on the table. Okay? Let's keep it 100. So the fact that I'm in a space where I'm like, I just want to create for free. I just want to do it. I love this for me because I know where I was 2 years ago. All right? So I'm going to be excited for where I'm at. And even though I have so many other things and I want the millions and I want the, no, baby. I work really hard to get right here. And so I'm going to stay right here for a second and celebrate this shit. And go out and have fun and not just always constantly be grinding for the next shit, because I found myself getting into that already. I'm like, wait, damn, I did the book, I did this, and when do I get to celebrate and just reap it and just chill, eat the fruit? When do I eat the fruit? That's the question that I said, when do I eat the fucking fruit? When am I ever enough to eat the fruit? When did I accomplish enough to eat the fruit? When have I done it enough? When did I get to the point where I can finally enjoy the fruit? You know? And then the universe and source, that abundant month that I had in March, that a month where I had that, I had that month, that was it. God, the universe is like, here, look, don't you see how much I'm blessing you? Don't you see how much I gave you? Triple the amount. You asked for 5,000 and I gave you 15. Don't you see? Use this, be smart with it, stretch it a little bit and enjoy. Right now, eat the fruit. Don't worry about what if it's all gone. It will be gone. And then I'll give you more. I'm teaching you to trust me. I'm teaching you the ebbs and flows. I'm teaching you not to be so stagnant when it comes to your money. I'm teaching you not to see money as something that you are worshiping, but just a tool to live, but also a tool to live, a tool to survive, but also a tool to live, to book the trip, to buy the instruments, to invest, to do the things. Let it go. It will come back. The more that I've learned to let it go and just say, fuck it, the more that it's come back times 10. Because I'm showing that I'm not worshiping the money. I'm trusting in myself. I'm the energetic source. I'm the source. The source of the money is me. Duh. The money's not coming out of something. It's coming from me. And I love that. I love you too. It feels so good. I don't even know what's in my account right now. I've just been swiping. You guys, I trust me. The whole 3 weeks that I've been gone, bitch, been swiping. It just goes through. I just sit there, I swipe. There's one time, actually, no, I didn't even question it. I know that I have enough. I do. The whole time I went there, I had to get a few things. We eat the dinners. You think LA's expensive. It's not like I'm going there spending $10. You know that shit. Swipe. I deserve this shit. I work so hard. I'm not gonna dare for a second for these 3 weeks be over here talking about should I do it? Fuck no. I went on vacation for a reason. I worked my ass off. This is the first vacation I've had in a year and a half. You think I'll be worrying about swiping? I know I have the money. I'll work it out. We'll get here. When I get back, I'm back. Let's get the finances set up. We'll do it. But when I'm on the vacation, swipe it, bitch. This is my money. I work hard as fuck. I'm not gonna ever play myself like that again. Swipe it. It comes back times 10. I'm worthy. Swipe it. It comes back times 10. I'm deserving. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. It does. I believe that. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. I've been saying that for 3 years. I've been saying that for 3 years, and finally it's sticking. I have all the mantras. I get paid to exist. I say it. I'm reprogramming my mind. People think I'm crazy when I post it. Oh, yeah, what money go? Okay, you can think I'm crazy. Think whatever you want, babe. I don't care. I know how I feel. I know how I'm living. I'm seeing the situations. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing how you're living. I'm seeing the stuff that you're posting. So maybe you need to start getting a little delulu. I don't know. Because right now, you look miserable. Okay? So maybe you need to start thinking a little different, because your beliefs are what? Creating your reality. Yes! Say it again. Money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money loves my company. When money comes, it lasts. That's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm saying, you believe that I'm doing something crazy because I'm believing in this, but look how my frequency is because of what I believe in. Look at it. You can't. And then you think that you're whatever because you believe in everything and you're logical all the fucking time or whatever it is. Now look how you feel though. Look at your frequency. That's what I'm saying. I don't care what people are saying, babe. I don't care what people are saying. How do you feel? I don't care what people are telling me is right and wrong. How does what I'm doing make me feel? Because the energy doesn't lie. Whether I'm abandoning myself, whether I'm betraying myself, I knew in that relationship, the last relationship I was in, whether I was posting fraudulent pictures or not, whether I was trying to be a facade or not, which I was. You guys would see me and my partner like this, smiling all day. But at the end of the day, when I laid my head down on that pillow next to that man, I knew that I did not feel safe, that I felt uncomfortable, that I was not happy. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I try to put out to you guys. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much I say, I love this man, I'm so happy. At the end of the fucking day, the energy does not lie, not even to myself. And those of you that are tapped in, if you would have seen me back in, you would have seen through the bullshit as well. Other people did. I just wasn't tapped in enough to see myself. I thought that I was still fooling people, and I wasn't. I was still masking for myself, so therefore, I thought that I was still fooling other people. So that's what I'm saying. Your beliefs create your reality. So if you're not happy, if you don't like your reality, the first thing that you need to start questioning is what you believe about yourself. That just skips all the bullshit. That skips all of it, okay? Skip all the questioning. Skip all of this. I need you to just jump right to, okay, I'm not happy in this toxic ass relationship. I have tried to have a conversation to do all these things. The fact that I still want to stay in this toxic relationship is what belief about myself. What do I believe about myself that is making me feel like this is what I deserve? What belief am I carrying within myself that this is the reality that I think that I deserve? I know I should. Where is my book? Oh. I always forget. Look at all the different editions of my book before I finally got it right, and I still didn't get it right. There's still there's still what is it? I don't even know what the hell word I'm saying. But yeah, here's my book, Uncomfortable Truths. It's in my storefront if you guys are interested. If you guys are interested, I created a book and a journal to help you guys get through it. Okay? It's uncomfortable. It is. It's typos. Yeah, I'm like, what am I? I'm like, copy typos. Yeah, it's called Uncomfortable Truths. It's made by me. Everything, blood, sweat, and tears, literally made this at one of the most pivotal moments in my life when my dad was transitioning. I really don't know how this book is still out. This is what I'm saying. I just trust I am being guided by something much bigger, because I don't know how I released this book while also being in the hospital with my dad dying. Don't know, but it's strength. And I realized this year, my dad passing away, it really showed me how fucking strong I am. Damn. Not that I have to be all the time, and I don't want to be, but I'm so glad that I am. I really have changed my perspective on that. I know that people say I shouldn't have to be, and I don't want to be strong all the time, and I know that I don't have to. I can lay down the armor at any time now. I don't feel like I have to be this anymore, but I am so fucking happy for my resilience, my perseverance, my strength. Damn, I'm strong as fuck. Just pushing through. Just pushing through. Dad hasn't even been gone, 6 months, and I'm here. Here we go. And not because I can't take a break. I take a break. I do. I grieve and cry when I have to. But I also know that, like, my dad is pushing me and guiding me. He's definitely a lot of encouragement and support. And I can't stop. I'm so close. I can't stop. I'm so close. There'll be moments where I'll be able to take a whole year off. It's not time right now. And this is where God, the universe, sources just keep fueling me with this passion. I'm like, whoa. Damn, I've never felt this before, but I love this shit, and this is why I have to use my words, and I have to let people feel it, and I gotta go live, and I gotta make the content. I need you guys to feel it in my dancing and all the things. This is why I've been really trying to be more in my body and showcase that, because I need you guys to transition from here to here. I need you to transition from all this intellectual overanalyzing shit all day and just be here, be it, make the mistake, fuck up, do all the shit. Just get out of here. This is the prison. This is what's holding you back. Be in here and fuck up. Mess up. See, prove it to yourself how much you don't give a damn. Prove it to yourself how much you don't care. Prove it. Prove to yourself how much you love yourself by allowing yourself to fail on the world stage and picking yourself up and still keeping going. You don't think I've ever made a mistake on here? You don't think I've messed up? You don't think I've hit it wrong? I have. And I felt it. It felt bad. I felt the shame. I felt, I said that. And I shouldn't have said that. I posted this and I didn't get it right. I felt it, you guys. I have felt the shame. I have felt the anxiety. I felt the, what are they thinking? Are they this? I've had the nights where I couldn't even fucking sleep because I was wondering about that one thing that I said on the live 2 weeks ago. I've been there. And now I choose to just say, fuck it. I choose to say, I'm going to make the mistakes. I'll correct it. I believe in myself enough. I love myself enough to hold myself accountable. And that's the only thing I can do. Once I learn it, I will try really hard not to continue to repeat the different things. I will learn from my mistakes. And if I make it again, I will still love myself. I will give myself grace. That is the promise to me. And with that promise, I can go through life just fine. I can go through life just fine, just knowing that however I, show up and whatever happens, I'm going to love myself no matter what. Not you, not my mom, not me, because that's the only person that I have control over. You may not love me this next transition. There may be something that I resonate with that just really says, damn, Chris, I was with you all the way until right here and you believe in that now? Damn. This is where I have to say goodbye, and I will say I love you. Goodbye. You know what I'm saying? We're not always going to resonate. I'm not always going to be your cup of tea. I'm not always going to be this and that. The more that I evolve and the more that I am true to myself, the less I will resonate with certain people. And I'm okay with that, because it's worth it for me to be true to myself than to be true for you. I know what it feels like to worry more about being true for you. It don't make me feel good. And I'm not worried more about what you think. I'm more worried about what I feel. You feel me? So, the book. You can go ahead and grab it if you would like to grab it. The book is just very much Cliff Notes for healing. There's nothing in here to walk you through it. That's your job. Okay? There's no notes in here to say, after you do this, then now you should do that. No, you read it, you sit with it, and then you start letting your intuition guide you. I am not here to give you the manual, because the manual is not one size fit all. What's good for you may not be good for this person. What makes sense for me does not make sense for you. So I'm not going to give you a one size fit, because it doesn't work like that. I need to just just give you these truths. And if you resonate with it, then that means it's for you. And then it's up to you to find the tools. You can do this. This is how you get out of therapy for 16 years. This is how you start empowering yourself and start getting into your passion of helping other people. You are the therapist that you're seeking, and you know it. You are the therapist to other people and the life coach. But first you have to actually work on your own life instead of always giving the advice for everyone else, because the people that you've helped are already elevating. It's your turn. You're so elevated here. Now it's time for you to actually elevate in real life. You're so elevated right here. Now it's time for you to elevate in real life. You're over here rich as fuck in your mind and then still living poor in the 3D. You're over here knowing better but not doing better. It doesn't make sense. And you know it. You know it. That doesn't make any sense. This is the inspiration for my next book. I can't wait to start writing my book. I am so inspired to write the book and do the DJing. Oh my God, I just feel like crying. I just feel like crying because I have so much energy we are here to create, and we have gotten addicted to consuming. You are stagnant and depressed because all you do is consume. You are not here to consume all this shit. You are here to create. You are here to produce. You are here to put it out there. You're here for this shit. Gosh, it was so good getting off my phone. I still posted when I wanted to, but fuck this phone. Yes, I know I'm on it and I need it and it's a tool but you don't have to be on the shit like you are. So stop. You're not using it for business. You're not using it to get ahead. You are using it to stay stuck. Whether it's conscious or subconscious, that's the truth. Where is your own mind? Why are you so easily controlled? Life is happening. Life is happening, baby. Oh, I just had so much fun dancing. God, you know, just how fun it is to be present and not worried about recording nothing and to literally just fucking dance. Do you know how good that shit feels? To be in a room and not give a damn about who's seeing it, who's there, who's documenting it, and just dancing hard as fuck. I was dancing so hard. This is why I love raves. I love you too, Jean. This is why I love raves. I was just so present in the moment, not giving a damn, feeling sexy as fuck in my body. I was in it, meeting people, connecting, it was just like so satiating. I was like eating it up. I feel like my battery was just like, my battery was just, felt so damn good. I'm like, this is what we thrive in. Not this false sense of connection shit that they're trying to think, oh, here's your robot. Here's this. Fuck off. There's no connection like human connection, baby. There is nothing like someone being able to talk back to you, touch you, feel you, understand you. Not some program that's learning you because of the trends. No, someone that can pick up on shit. I'm sorry, but ChatGPT only responds when you talk to it. Okay? But check me. You guys aren't saying shit to me right now, and I'm able to connect with you. I don't hear any of the words, but I'm able to connect with you right now. That's energy, and that's something that no computer can ever fucking give you. The only reason why you feel so connected to chat, whatever the shit, the AI, is because you're feeding it. But tell me, can you walk into a room and it just knows you without you having to say shit? Because I can. I can walk into a room and I can read you. You don't have to feed me nothing. I feel really passionate about this. Nah, you're never going to replace us, so stop trying. I love who I am, bro. I've said this a lot lately. The love, I'm sorry, you guys, I can't contain it. I really can't. And maybe that's what people were feeling in LA. I can't contain how much I love myself anymore. And I don't want to, and I don't have to. I feel like, come on, the tears, just let it out, man. I don't know where, but I cannot contain how much I love myself. I really do. How I think about myself. I think that I'm so cool. I think that I'm awesome. I think that I'm dope. I think that I love how open-minded I am. I love just who I am. I really, really do. I'm so proud of who I am. I really, really do. It feels it feels so good. And this is why I'm doing it, because I want you to feel this shit. I want you to really, really, really feel this. I really do. Like, I want everyone. I want everyone to feel this shit. I want you to be able to feel it, and not when you transition and you can't actually feel it in your body. I want you to feel this shit in the 3D as the human. Like, this is why we came to Earth, is to like really feel it deeply. Not just in spirit, but in our body, in our minds. That's the whole point why we came here. And so it's like, get out of here and like feel it in here, because I know that you fantasize about it. I know that you can feel it because you fantasize about it, because it's so real. You can fantasize about that love that you really desire. You can see it. You can see the happiness of you and your house and the person. You can see it in your job and the career. You can see yourself traveling and standing. I know that you can feel it so deeply in your mind. But now it's time for you to actually like feel it in your body. Like, that's a reality too that's available to you if you would just get out of here and start doing the things here with your heart and not worried about making a mistake all the time. Your fear of being perfect, your fear of making a mistake is the mistake. That's the mistake. So I need you to like just let it be. This is why I've been just feeling so called to post all the dancing and the sweat and just all the stuff. And just like, it feels so fucking good to just let, not that you are an open book, but you are only as open as the first couple chapters that you were actually comfortable with reading about yourself. Because there's a lot of you that still don't want to read the full fucking book about who you really are. And this is why we're going at the pace that we can take, because there's some things about you that are very uncomfortable. And as soon as you can get comfortable with the uncomfortable, that's when you will feel the freedom and the liberation that you are feeling and picking up within me. It's also within you. But I had to get comfortable with the parts of me that I thought were ugly, and I had to find ways to learn how to love them. Because if I can't love them, why would I expect someone else to love them? And I can't get rid of them, because that would be like getting rid of my past. How can I get rid of my past? I can't. I can't get rid of little Kristen. She is front and center. I don't want to get rid of her. I love her. I want to hold space for her. I want to protect her. I want to give her attention. I want to allow her dreams to come true. I want to be her voice. I want to be her boundary. I want to choose healthy people for her. I want to do all those things, and I'm doing all those things, which is why she's so happy. And when she's happy, I'm happy, because she's a part of me. And I can only get through this life so far without actually acknowledging her. I tried to get through as far as I could without acknowledging that little girl, and I hit a fucking wall. She said, no more, enough is enough. I'm done with the bullshit. You're going to either honor me, or we're going to stay stuck in this motherfucking life forever. And you're going to keep going through this loop of hell until you wake up and realize that the validation that I'm seeking is not through these basic ass men that you keep bringing in. It's through you. I want your validation, babe. I want to know that I'm enough for you. I want to know that I'm good enough for you. That's what I want. You guys, if you haven't joined my inner child workshop, I can't wait. This is going to be fire fuego, okay? Fire, fire. I have an inner child workshop. It's $25. It's on Saturday, this Saturday, the 31st. I'm doing a workshop every last Saturday of the month, okay? This is the third one that we're doing so far. The tickets are in the bio. If you're open to it, it's virtual. Let's heal some inner children. We are going to be meeting your inner child. We are going to do my potent meditation that I only put through my one-on-one clients through. It's potent. It's going to be something that you can use going forward to really connect, because I'm trying to tell you, you can only intellectualize this shit that so much. Okay? You're going to have to get to a point where you drop in your body. You got to start being real. Okay, you have to start bringing that inner child front and center and talking about the things that you don't like, talking about the things that you like, talking about the things that happen to you. This is where the certain traumas, certain things like that, all the stuff that happened in these ages, this childhood stuff, the sexual trauma, all the stuff, it's got to start coming out. It's got to start coming back. It's holding you back. Not talking about it is holding you back. You got to make peace with it. You got to make peace with it. You got to sit and honor that little girl, that little boy, that little child within you that was violated. You got to give them a voice. You know it. because you're following through this pattern and you've convinced yourself that your trauma is empowerment by the way that you are treating yourself when it comes to sexual partners. That's for someone specific. You have convinced yourself that your sexual trauma is actually your empowerment, and the way that you show up, the way that you drain your life force and your energy with so many people, knowing damn well that you don't want to do that. You're drained, you're tired, you're exhausted. But you convince yourself that this is something that you're in control of, when really it's a cry for help. You really are craving a deep connection with somebody, but you're terrified of it. You don't feel worthy of someone's emotional connection because of the violation. That's why you just continue to give your body. Or you don't think that someone would actually love you enough here, that this is all it is. And so, yeah, I feel you. I am you. This is why a lot of you have been called to be celibate, but it's actually scary because you miss the connection. You don't think that you're enough all on your own. And so you think that the only connection that's going to be sustainable is the physical one, but it's not. It's really the emotional one and the mental one that you want the most. It is. And I'm telling you, the physical one is going to be 10 times more cosmic when you actually feel safe with somebody. I'm telling you, if you have never been emotionally available during physical intimacy, you haven't even fucking scratched the surface of what it could be, what you could feel, the levels that you could be taken to. Haven't even scratched the surface, because without this, it's just flesh. It's just flesh. It's just fleshly. It's just human 3D pleasures, which is good and it feels good. I'm not saying it don't feel good, but when you add this and this, that's when it takes it to the next level, where you're like, damn, you're not even touching me. You're not even touching me. That's a reality too. You're not even touching me and I'm already going there. You feel me? Because it's this. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I'm just speaking. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Anyway, let's pull another one. Page 8, babe. Page 8. Page 8, okay? You hide your anger and rage behind labels like class clown and nice guy. Who is this? Who is this? You hide your anger and rage behind labels like class clown and nice guy. This is called Uncomfortable Truths, a book for breakthrough, and it's my book. Yep, Jean, yep. Hey, that was me too. You guys know I'm a class clown. I'm the class clown, and there came a point in my journey where I had to stop laughing. Not forever, but I had to have like a year and a half where shit wasn't funny. I needed to stop talking about my sexual trauma and laughing about it, because there wasn't anything funny about being groomed by a 50-year-old man when I was 5, 6. There was nothing funny about it. So at some point I have to honor my inner child and say, hey babe, I'm really sorry that this happened for you. It's not funny. And I'm not going to laugh anymore. And I'm going to be serious. And actually I'm going to cry. And you want to go hit some shit right now? Because actually I'm fucking angry that someone did that to you. You want to go hit some shit? What do you need right now? You want to scream? You want to rage? What do you need right now? This is what we're going to be learning in the workshop. This is how we're going to be. I can't wait for this workshop. I actually think I want to do this one for a couple months. I think we need to start here. I love the abandonment wound, but like, yes, we need to like start more at the beginning. So I think I'm going to offer this. I think I'm going to start this. We're going to do this inner child workshop a couple times. So if you want to get tickets, there's still tickets available. It's $25. It's the second tier. The first tier of my service is these lives, my free lives. I want to have something for everybody. So those of you that can't afford working one-on-one with me, this is why I do the lives. It's free. The next tier is doing a workshop. You're going to get more. Yeah, I know. I said that this morning, Kaylee. You're going to get more one-on-one time questions and more, it's more individualized. So that's $25. That's the workshop every last Saturday of the month. Then you can book a one-on-one call with me. That's $99. That probably will be adjusting a little bit. It will be changing a little bit. But right now, it's still $99 for a one-on-one. We get a lot done in those. They're potent. I don't need to tell you. Those of you that have done it, you know. And then coming up in August, we have my 3-month container Emerge, which is It's available on Kindle. Yeah, it's available on Kindle. Yeah, it is. But and then we have Emerge, which is a 3-month coaching container, very intimate. There's only 10 spots available. I interview each person, and that starts the second week in August, I believe. And that is my top tier because it is more one-on-one. We meet twice a month, and that is a very huge breakthrough program for a specific person who is really ready to actually do the work in the 3D. So this is why I interview people for this particular program, because not everyone's ready. Not saying that anyone's better or worse, but I know I want you to get your money's worth, and I know what kind of client that I need to work with in that particular program in order for it to be successful as a whole. So yeah, I'm really excited. The next one is in August. It's the third one that I've done, and I'm ready. So just be on the lookout. I'll be posting more about that soon. In June, I'll be posting more of the details, what you can expect, the dates, the outline, and what you'll need, and the pricing, all of that. So yeah, I'm really, really excited for that. So those are the tiers and the ways. And you can also buy the book. So yep, it would be free lives, $25 workshops, my $40 book and journal set, then the one-on-ones. Sometimes I offer 5-week mentorships, and then the 3-month container that I offer semi-annually. I only offer it twice a year. Okay? So, anyway, I love you guys. How are we feeling? How are we doing? I feel amazing. The workshop is via Zoom. All the workshops are via Zoom so that anyone can join. I am still working on the digital download and being able to sell the workshops for those people who are in a different time zone that can't make it. But I just have been so burnt out, you guys. So now I'm getting back on. I will be saving the digital downloads and doing all the stuff, but yeah. Random unsolicited comment, but you should paint your door like the cover. I know, that would be really pretty. I know, right? That would be really pretty. I would like that. Feels less self-judgmental in the moment. Yeah, good. I love that for you. I'm really excited. I told myself I am having a hot girl summer. I am having a really fun hot girl summer. I've never been single and actually empowered. And so I think that's a reason why I've told myself, oh, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a relationship. But now that I've actually healed and I've learned to cope, and I've really gotten clear about why I wanted and yearned for a relationship so bad, now I'm like, I'm not yearning for a relationship. I love it. I feel like I've been really meeting awesome people and conversating, and I really have, but like being committed right now is not for once in my life, is not on the forefront. And it's like, no, I know that it's coming. I can feel it intuitively that like the person I'm meant to be with is coming in hot. Definitely feel it because of where I'm at in life. But I want to actually take advantage of this time right now still, and not be single and desperate, single and lacking, single and sad. No, I want to be single and fucking hot, single and powerful, single and feeling fucking good and having fun and going out and not being like, can I find some? No, I'm in my essence, and then if we click, but I'm over here. I'm so much in my own world and over here that I'm not out here like this. I'm like, well, I'm just here living in the moment. Like, and I realize I'm trying to rush that shit because I know that motherhood and being a wife, like these are the things that are coming to me. They're something that I desire. I know that I'm going to be in a long-term, beautiful, compassionate, the relationship that's coming in is going to knock me. It's going to be a whole new chapter that it's like, oh, so excited. It's going to be lovey-dovey. You guys are going to be sick of me. Okay. I already know. You're going to be like, Kristen, this is too much. I already know. You think I'm loving myself now? Wait until that person comes in. Fucking no. I know. But like right now, I need to be in this. I need to be in this shit right now. I don't want to rush this. And so I've had to make some really, really painful, hard decisions and like let people go and that I know are really good fucking people because I'm like, no, I am not ready. And I've actually had a very like experience with the masculine energy. Okay. Like I've been very connected to my masculine energy because I've had to create this business. I've had to really be the person. Right. And so I've really, in my opinion, I've had like an inner journey of what men have felt like when men say I'm really not in a space right now. They're really not in a space right now. Where a lot of men have an issue is just that throat chakra, being honest. And so where I differ from being a man, in my opinion, hold on, let me do this shit, this fucking puzzle piece shit. Where I differ is because I was like, I'm not in a space where I'm going to lie to people. So if I'm meeting somebody and I'm vibing, I can care about you. I really can. But I can also simultaneously know that I'm not ready to commit because I'm not in a space in my life financially. I need to build a foundation. So I was really getting like a weird, like, experience of like how men probably really do feel. It's not that they always want to bullshit. It's not that men are just like, no, I just want to have my cake and eat it too. They do. We all do. I did. We all do. It's not just men. Yes, we want that love. We want that connection. But that commitment is fucking scary, especially when you meet a good person that you don't want to fuck over. You really do. Like when you meet a good person, you know it. And you're like, damn. Like as much as I want to like commit, I know there's still something in me. Maybe I'm not done fucking around. Maybe I do need to sleep with a few more people. And that's not bad. There's nothing wrong with that. But I can admit that shit. I can be honest. And I was. And that's where I'm like, this is the difference. This is the difference for where I felt played in the past because I felt that the person was not ready, but they were talking all this shit instead of just saying, hey, you're a good fucking woman and I know I'm going to fuck this up, but I'm not ready to commit to you. Like everything in me, my higher self, everything in me knows that you're the one. Everything in me knows that you are wife material. My higher self, if I was there right now, you are it, bitch. I know you're someone I can settle down with. But I'm not ready. There's still some experiences that my human self need to have. And I need to honor that shit unapologetically. I'm not a bad person because I want to honor it. Where I'm bad is when I lead people on and make them think that I want something that I don't. That's where it becomes bad. And I refuse to do that to anyone because I know how it feels. So I have been brutally honest in any type of relationships that I have had in this time. And I've met people that I've really known that I can spend the rest of my life with, but I've had to say no. I've had to say not right now. I thought I wanted this, but I'm coming to a space where I need to still experience some things sexually. I need to still be free. Maybe I won't do it, but I need to have the freedom to get this out of my system because once I commit to you, I fucking commit to you. Once I love you, I'm with you. Once we're in it, we're in it. And I don't want nothing questioning nothing. I want clarity. And I can't have clarity if I don't allow myself to have some experiences. And so that means I have to make some painful decisions in the moment. And I have to maybe give up something and be scared and say, damn, but this person has everything. This person has everything that I think I want. But I know I still have to listen to this. And so fuck. As much as I want to be like, yes, let's just do this shit. I have to honor this. Because I want it to come from a full body fuck yes. Not a damn, but nah. Because I deserve to be 100% in it and they deserve to have 100% of me. You feel me? This is just like, my hypothetical, like why I can't do it. So I have to allow myself, and I'm not going to feel bad that maybe I do need to lay up with a few other people. Because for me personally, I've never allowed myself to have that phase. I have been very much, I'm a good girl. I know I can't. No, I'm fucking primal. Okay. I got feelings. I have shit. I'm very sensual. It's my trauma that made me think I was asexual. I am not asexual. Okay. I just don't get turned on just by physical. You got to have something else. I've realized that you can be fine as fuck, but if you don't have any depth, there's nothing happening. It's a tumbleweed coming out this bitch. I've learned that. And instead of me thinking that there's something wrong with me, I realize I love this about me. I just need more. And I'm not going to feel bad about that and make myself feel like I'm something wrong because I don't get fucking what from every single person that looks at me. I don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then you start talking to me. Then you start showing me where your mind is. We stay up until 6 a.m. having some conversations. You tell me that you can feel me. You can relate to me with some shit. Then, okay. Hold on, wait. That's when I realized this. You can be fine as fuck. You can be conventionally beautiful. All the dimensions, the broad shoulders, 6'5", this, the beautiful eyes, this, the big, you can be all that. And I can still say, yeah, that's a beautiful person. But what's up with here? It's still nothing. It's still dry. I'm trying to tell you, it's still dry as fuck. It is. And I've realized that. And I'm like, how come I'm not like everybody when I'm walking with my friends and they're like, ooh, look at him. Oh my God. And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, like they're handsome, but like all this, no, what the fuck? What if they're an asshole? What if they are mean? Like, what if they're shallow as fuck? Like, what? And so I realized, I'm like, I'm just different. And instead of making me, I don't know. And so then you're fine. But then all of a sudden we have a conversation and you can keep up with shit and you have perspective in your own mind and you can disagree with me. Whew, You can disagree with me. You're not trying to be a people pleaser. You actually have your own mind. You can say, you can check me. No, I don't agree with that, so don't be protected. That's when I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, what we doing here to draw here? You want to hit? Take them. That's when I start getting turned. And I have accepted that about myself now. It's taken me time to learn that this is who I am. So yeah, I need more. Why am I like this? Why can't I just explain shit normal? Okay, why I gotta be so animated? Because I'm an entertainer. I'm a Leo moon, and I've accepted that too. I'm not meant to say shit in a boring way. I'm not meant to just, this is how you do it. I'm meant to be expressive and out here and use my body because I'm meant to captivate an audience. I know all these things about myself, and these are things that people used to make me feel bad about. I don't stop feeling bad. Stop trying to make me feel bad because I know how to carry a crowd. Stop trying to make me feel bad because people listen to me. Stop trying to make me feel bad because I'm funny. All right? Damn. Okay? Stop trying to make me feel bad for being who the fuck I am. You can make a joke if you want to, but you're too worried about how people are perceiving you to be in the moment to tell the joke. I don't give a damn because I know I'm funny. I believe that I'm funny, so my reality is that I'm funny, so I don't have to be worried about how I'm being perceived because I literally genuinely believe that I'm funny. I fucking laugh at my own shit. Whether y'all believe it or not, I think I'm funny as fuck. For real. I really do. I laugh in this house all the time. I'm like, girl, where did you even think of this shit? Like, what? I have sitcoms in my head all the time. Stuff is happening all the time. There's barely ever a moment, I'm telling you. If you could be in here for a second, damn, you'd be like, girl, how do you sleep? How do you sleep? I said, I don't know. That's why I used to hate it. I used to hate going to sleep because there would just be so much. So I write if I can't go to sleep. I write, I create. How do you sleep? If I can't sleep, well, I don't have to anymore. I'm grown. I can do what I want. I live by, I can do what the fuck I want. So when I can't sleep, I'll make some music. That's the beauty of it. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm saying. I need someone that knows that, oh, damn, I fell asleep with Kristen, but all of a sudden it's 3 a.m. and I'm reaching for Bae. Where's Bae? Because you better be reaching for me, bitch. Why you not reaching for me? Because I like to be reached for. But anyway, you're reaching for me. And then you realize I'm not there. And then you wake up and you realize I'm downstairs making some music. And instead of telling me or complaining, you just make me some tea or something, Because I am weird. I get expired at all different times of the night and hours. And so, yeah, it's just fun. You better be reaching for me, bitch. I'm clingy. Did I tell you that? I can be a little clingy. Okay? Yeah, some people do. Hi, Saint. Don't be just coming in here acting like, hello, just sliding in. Hey, Saint. Hi. Because they're not you. That's what they'd be complaining, because they're not you. All right? They're not you, babe. Yeah. So I'm feeling it. And I think it's the hat too. This is my dad's hat. This is when my dad was in a very radical period in his life. My dad was not taking no shit. Okay. And I feel very I feel his energy a lot when I wear his hats and his stuff. Because my dad doesn't, my dad didn't have no filter. He'd just walk into any crowd and be like, yep, did you know about this? Did you know about that? My dad did not care. Yeah. And so I've been feeling my dad's energy a lot lately. And it's been so beautiful. I've been feeling him just carrying me and just pushing me and just within me. And then every time I'm feeling it a lot, I'm like, Dad, I'm really feeling you a lot. My sister will call me and say, hey, I got to tell you some things about Dad. And I'm like, I knew it. Every time, like clockwork. Every time I'm really feeling it, and I was seeing purples and yellows during breath work. I had the awareness that my dad was very present, and then I was seeing swirls of purple and yellow. So I'm like crown chakra and solar plexus. I don't know, but it was just swirling, and it was so beautiful. And then like an hour later, my sister calls me and she's like, I've been having a lot of stuff with Dad. And I'm like, okay, confirmation. It's so awesome. It is. Yeah, I miss him too. I've been definitely missing like his voice and like actual conversations. I haven't listened to any voicemails. I can see his pictures visually. It doesn't bother me because I think I'm very used to not being around my dad. The majority of my relationship was hearing my dad's voice on the phone. So I think like, yeah, I can't listen to the voice notes right now or the voice messages. I can't listen to those. But seeing him, I'll scroll through. I don't really stare at it in my phone, but I'll see him a little bit in glimpse and I'm just kind of like, I'll just scroll a little faster. But I think like the voice was, I don't know if I want to hear that yet, but yeah. I am a Sagittarius sun. And now I sing to him. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's beautiful, Aaron. I can't wait to wear the top that you made for me. I'm going to be wearing it soon. I'll let you know. I'll message you. Oh, thank you, Summer. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Dexter, I seen you and I love you and I hope that you're feeling well and recovering and healing. I've been sending you love. Hi, James. Yeah, I've been seeing you. I hope you guys know I've been telepathically saying hi. I see all of you guys. I've been reading all the stuff while simultaneously still staying in the flow. So I'm just sending you virtual hugs. You know it. You know it. uh, Yeah, I feel so good, you guys. I feel really good. I feel very inspired. I feel very rested. I feel very rejuvenated. I cannot wait to create the DJ stuff. Yes, DJ Stay Hype. You guys, if you saw my stories on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram and YouTube. I'm starting my podcast again. I know I've been saying it, but now is the time in the space that I have. So podcast season 3 is coming. A lot of information, a lot of new stuff, a lot of good potent stuff. And then Instagram is where I'm putting a lot of the lifestyle and the dancing and stuff. So if you want more inspiration around the exposure therapy and putting yourself out there, make sure that you're following me on Instagram. And more content is coming. I needed the break. It feels good. It feels good to trust that like I can stop creating for a little bit and take care of myself. And so I hope that I inspire you to rest, and that rest is so productive, and you guys can see how things are just flowing so much freer and easier for me right now because I took the time to rest. Okay? So, rest is productive. Get out of the capitalistic mindset that you've been so conditioned to be in. That's not your truth. It's the truth of people who want you to literally burn yourself, work yourself to the bone until you're not valuable anymore, and then they'll get the next batch of young, hopeful, asleep people to do this crazy ass work to create products that are killing us. Okay, we cannot keep looking the other way. We are aware of it. So what are we going to do with it? You're addicted to the convenience and addicted to the false dopamine that you get from all these foods. And a lot of you are not even getting the same dopamine anymore. You're not even being impacted the same anymore. I used to be a personal trainer, not anymore. But you're not even getting the same dopamine to the foods anymore. If anything, you're tasting more of the chemicals now. You're tasting more of the chemicals. You're tasting more of the fact that this is not food. And this is why your body is responding in the way that it is now, because it's not. It's more chemicals, which is why you're having the diarrhea, constipation, all the things, because your body is like, what the fuck is this? This is why you're eating really healthy and not losing weight, because you're not actually getting nutrients. Eating watermelon with no seeds, you might as well just drink some chemicals. That's why it tastes gross. I was cutting watermelon the other day and it didn't have any seeds. I've never gotten, you know how sometimes you can get like sick when you're cutting chicken, you know, like when you're cutting meat, sometimes you can just have that moment where like it just is gross. I don't know, like rotting when you really think about what the fuck it is. I don't know. But I got that feeling cutting watermelon. I got that feeling cutting watermelon, bitch. Literally, I got that feeling. It had like all the holes where the seeds would be, and I was feeling the texture of it, and it was gross as fuck. I don't know why. It made me so gross. Like it had like all the holes where the seeds would be, and it looked so nasty. You know what I'm saying? You know when you cut it open and it has all where it has it because it's been mutated out of it. So naturally there should be seeds there, but it's mutated. It just, I don't know why, it just made me so gross. And I cut it and the texture was grossing me the fuck out. It was like jelly. It was like jelly. It was so gross. I don't know why and I'm like, this is crazy. I'm changing so much. Watermelon is now making me gag. That's how I know. I'm getting to the point where I don't have no choice. Okay? No, it's because watermelon is supposed to be with seeds, babe. GMO and taking the seeds out is not natural. It's not good for, yeah, it's not good. It's not nutrients. Like, we're not just eating watermelon for the sugar, but that's what they have us addicted to, the sugar. So we're just thinking we're eating it because it's feeding a sugar addiction, when really it's a natural diuretic. It is really good for our digestive system. There's so many benefits to the foods that we eat that is medicine. It's not just I'm eating watermelon because it tastes sweet and I'm addicted to sugar and this is the better option. You see what I'm saying? You see how it's so fucking convoluted? No, I'm eating it for vitamin A, potassium, vitamin C, because I need that to thrive. I need vitamin D to help with my mood swings. You see what I'm saying? I need B12 to help regulate my nervous system. You see, there's a necessity and they're found in all these foods. But anyway, yeah, I digress. We could go on this for hours. When it comes to this, I'm very passionate and very aware of the food and all the shit. So anyway, y'all, thank you. But yeah, I think this is a great time to do a little stopping point here. I have to go to the hospital. My brother-in-law, yeah, actually, I'm just going to keep that. But I have to go to the hospital for a little bit and then start working. I got to start working on a lot of shit. I got to start working on some shit, okay? The vacation is over. It's time to answer the emails. It's time to set this stuff up, pay some bills, get back to adulting. Because I've definitely been in my inner child. It's been so fun with all my friends. But it's time to get back, time to keep pushing until the next vacation in August. I already have another vacation going back to LA to go to Hard Summer, which is a really cool festival because I realize dancing, I need to do that. Once a couple months, I need to go to like an environment where we are just there, free dancing, and not just for a couple hours. I need to get it out. Your girl has a lot of energy, so I need like hours of dancing. And also doing other things that make me want to dance because I like doing that and I am excited about that too, okay? It's my human experience and I like to do certain things and I think everyone should try it. I do. I think everyone should go to a rave and do everything that you need to do at a rave at least once in their life. Just me though. Just me. That's just me. But yeah, I'm excited. All right, you guys. I will see you on Friday. It's August. It's the first weekend in August. So that's why starting June 1st, you gonna see a girl in the gym because I'm wearing 2 Band-Aids and a cork. It's hot as hell in LA in August and I'm gonna be feeling good. I'm getting into the best version of myself and I'm gonna be wearing 2 Band-Aids and a cork at this bitch. So I gotta make sure. So starting August 1st, the personal trainer, Kristen, will be back. I'm so excited getting my food this week. I'm on and popping. Okay? I got you. 2 Band-Aids and a cork, baby. Listen. All right. I can't. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go get ready for the day. I love y'all. I feel so good connecting with you. I've missed you so much. I couldn't even sleep last night because I was excited to get to work. That's how you know when you're in alignment. Bitch can't sleep because you're ready to go to work. When does that happen? Okay. All right. It happens when you do what you love and you all have the ability to feel however you want to feel. It's just up to you. You're going to have to make some adjustments. You're going to have to do some things that are uncomfortable. You're going to have to let some people go. You're going to have to get real with yourself about some shit. You're going to have to get honest about, you're going to have to do it all. But on the other side of that is the liberation and the freedom that you're seeking. It's on the other side of being okay with getting uncomfortable and just being okay with it. It sucks. I've been uncomfortable. Ugh. When I had to make the decisions to let go of certain people, bitch, I was like, I couldn't focus. And I was like, this is so uncomfortable because I hate this. This is a wound. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want to disappoint people. But I also had to realize, damn, me honoring myself is impacting me this much. This is something that I need to work through because, damn, I don't want to feel like this every single time that it's time for me to honor myself. I don't want to feel like a bad human every single time. Where did I get this? Oh, the conditioning from my dad. Okay, he's not here anymore. We're not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not in control of this anymore. We need to move forward with that. That's not the reality anymore. It's hard. It's tough, but it's the truth. Stop living in this paradigm that's not serving you anymore. It's literally hurting you and you're aware of it. So if you're aware of it, that means that you can change it. Okay? If you're aware of it, you can change it. It's going to be uncomfortable, that in between, because you're conditioned to think that honoring yourself is bad. You're conditioned to feel that way. So just know that and speak to that. I know this is a conditioning. This is not the truth. It is not bad for me to honor myself. It's not bad for me to disappoint others. Me honoring myself is not a disappointment to someone. If they take it as that, that's something that they need to work on. If they perceive that me honoring myself is a disappointment to them, that is something that they have to sit with. That's not something for me to dwell on. That's not something for me to continue punishing myself for because they're disappointed in me choosing myself. You see? Flip it. Look at it from different perspectives. Look at it from a perspective where you're not always in the wrong. Because you're not always in the wrong. Even though you've been conditioned to feel that way. Okay, on that note, I think it's a good stopping point, babes. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Sean. I can't wait either. I love you. All right, I'll see you guys on Friday. All right? See you on Friday. Bye.